What up, what up, what up? It's your man's Wealth Fidel. Listen, I just got back from Detroit checking on property. Just got home. I figured I'd drop some quick jewels. Multifamily versus single family. So check this out, y'all. You got the multifamily versus single family. Multifamily is basically multiple homes under one roof, and single family is what we're used to, residential property. So when you look at income, you got multiple, right? Because there could be, say this is a fourplex, multiple people paying rent. But this guy has 4 single family homes, so he has multiple people paying rent too. So that kind of seems like, oh, it's the same. But once you dig deeper, it's not quite. So repairs, I have 1 for this guy who has the multifamily, and then 4 for this guy. And the reason I say that is because this guy has 1 roof, right? It may be bigger, but it's still cheaper to replace 1 bigger roof than it is to replace 4 single family home roofs. So it starts to make a big difference there, right? He got 1 big plumbing system. This guy has 4 different homes with plumbing systems, right? So say there's an issue with roots getting in the drain going out to the city lines, right? He got 4 places that could happen at. This guy has 1 place. So these are some of the things there. Loans, this guy has 1 loan. For his multiplex, this guy has 4 loans. He had to go out 4 different times and try to make it happen, which, credit, income, and everything was scrutinized. Insurance. From my experience, the insurance on more expensive multifamily is still cheaper than the insurance on 4 single family homes. So this guy could be paying more in insurance. Lending. When you look at the multifamily, it starts to get a little bit easier than the single family home, especially if you have a few of them. They start to really scrutinize you. So you can go out and get a bigger loan under a multifamily versus 4 separate single family homes. Taxes. This guy got 1 tax bill. He can handle everything. This guy got 4 different properties he has to kind of file things under. So valuation. This guy here in the multifamily can do what we call forced appreciation, right? Which basically means he can raise the rent and ultimately raise the value of his properties, because mostly investors are playing in this space. So we can get technical, and 4 units is considered commercial if we want to get real technical. But most of the times it's still investors buying 4 units, and they will buy it based on the cash flow, which means he can increase his rent $50 or $100 per unit and automatically increase the value. With a single family home, it's based on comps. So someone on that street sell their house for $20,000 less than you bought yours, arguably your property automatically decreases in value. So that's just a quick tip, multifamily versus single family, and why it's a major difference. I started out in single family, and now I only do multifamily. Once I've kind of been on both sides of the fence, I think multifamily is a better way to go. So it's your boy Wealth Fidel. Be well, be wealthy. I'm out. Peace.